Greetings from Herradura. Thank you to all of our supporters who continue to pour into our ministry as we enter into our 6th year. We could not be more thankful. We're going to give you just a little glimpse of what it's been like this season.
And what a year it has been. In our last video, the upper terrace of the now Costa Rica land was ready for the multi-user project. We began phase 1 shortly after the summer months with truckloads of concrete block. It seems all these projects begin the same way, and it amazes us how much can be accomplished in such a short time. As our construction began, a team from Howerton's Baptist Church was visiting for a mission trip and was able to help the workers in beginning what we call the casita. The builders and team laid out the bathrooms, community kitchen, and storage sections of the first level until it was ready for the pouring of the concrete floor of the second level. A feat which was amazing to watch. In short order, they completed the casita, and we are ready to begin the second phase, which involves the construction of the adjacent pavilion. We pray that by next year's video update, we will be able to show a completed multi-uso with smiling kids playing, laughing, and learning about Jesus. This year, several mission teams have joined now Costa Rica in investing in the lives of vulnerable children and families. They have put on field days and youth rallies, given swimming lessons, partnered with other organizations to deliver much-needed food supplies, and more. Listen as our last team of the season share their experiences.
Hi, my name is Sarah from Porch Church in Richmond, Virginia, and we are here with a team of 12 on a mission trip. So on Sunday, we had 40 kids from nearby neighborhoods come to VBS at Horizon Church. And we began with leading some worship, and it was so precious to be able to worship together bilingually and to see on the faces of the grandmas and the moms and the kids the joy on their faces as we worshiped the King. We prepared a little day of VBS for them. We told the story of Jesus feeding the 5,000 with 2 fish and 5 loaves. And then we encouraged the kids to go through several stations. We had bracelet making, face painting, balloon animals. So it was such a joy to be able to teach them about Jesus providing for their physical needs, Jesus calling himself the bread of life, and then the fact that we got to send them home with diarios, which are bags of groceries. It was such a special way to tie a story from the Bible with their real life now of God's people using other Christians to meet their physical needs.
And before we conclude, we want to highlight a very special person. Let us introduce you to one of now Costa Rica's key community partners, Mary Alos. Mary Alos was born in 1966 in rural Nicaragua, a land rich in beauty, but burdened by hardship. By the time she was 32, corruption, unreliable wages, and child labor practices made it nearly impossible to raise her 4 children with dignity. So with nothing but hope and determination, she crossed the border into Costa Rica, just 4 hours away, but a world apart. In the town of Herradura, she settled in a place called Cristo Rey, a squatter community where few hold legal rights to the land they live on. Here, in a one-room home, Mary Alos began again. She raised her children, built a small cooking business, and became a pillar of strength in a neighborhood constantly under threat, from floods, from eviction, and from the daily grind of poverty. But life in Cristo Rey has never been easy. Drugs, prostitution, and violence cast a long shadow over the 14 blocks surrounding her home. 4 years ago, Mary Alos' life changed forever. Her son was shot and killed just steps from her front door. Grief nearly consumed her. Instead, Mary Alos leaned on the one she had always trusted, Jesus. She pressed deeper into her faith and into her calling to serve. Today, she is raising 3 of her grandchildren under that same small roof. Her neighbors, migrants from Nicaragua, some working, some lost to the streets, find comfort in her presence, in her meals, and in her prayers. Her neighbors call her a mother of the village. And because of her desire to serve, her front porch has become a rally point for Now Costa Rica. From this humble space, we've washed the feet of mothers, fed 450 children at Christmas, and brought joy to dozens more on Children's Day. In a neighborhood scarred by poverty and pain, Now Costa Rica is bringing a message. A reminder that God still moves, still comforts, still calls his people to love.